Good morning, ma'am.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Morning, ma'am. Morning, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
My voice is
मैम
going.
My
आप
voice
अपने
is
एक वाले प्रोफाइल को म्यूट कर दीजिए.
आपका वॉइस इको है.
Still, it's still going.
No, ma'am.
नो मैम.
So that I give you one homework. And your homework is you are supposed to make pamphlet for your school. Admission is uh, admission means suppose that you are supposed to advertise your school. Why should people take admission in your school? Will it be a better pamphlet?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if you are making pamphlet, actually pamphlet making is very easy. Street play is little bit difficult. Means actually it is not difficult. It needs your creative skill. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So and because you will have to write the dialogues also, and here it is also creativity is there. You will have to write. You will have to create. You will have to think of good things of your school. Do you people like your school or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Honestly.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
suppose
We
that
like
you are making a pamphlet for your school. What good things you will be writing about your school? Do you
Ma'am, the
find
quality
our
of
school is very
okay,
big and our teacher are very sincere.
you
The
want to
teacher are
write that teachers
very good.
are well skilled, they are
Yes, ma'am.
cooperative.
They are so politely. They talk so politely.
So these things you
They are
need to
so
write.
kind.
You will have to write
Yes, ma'am.
about infrastructure. Infrastructure means how many things school is having.
हम स्कूल का सारे फैसिलिटीज के बारे में.
That all the facility of your school, it comes in infrastructure. जितने भी means you are telling about lab, you are telling about library, you are telling about sports facilities or whatsoever. They come in infrastructure. And classrooms, even you can write that our classrooms are big and airy. So these things comes in
मैम वेटिंग रूम चेक कर
waiting
लीजिए.
room. Okay. I have given permission to all. So these things are there. So how long you people will take? Background
Good
noise is
morning, ma'am.
coming. Good morning. Mute yourselves. It will be better.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. So we should decide something. Means we need to have a date.
Ma'am, 1 week.
1 week. Okay. Agreed. Uh, 1 week means today is Friday. I should expect your homework after next Friday. Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Because after that you will be giving your work. After that
मैम इस संडे टेस्ट का पोर्शन क्या होगा?
Sunday
Portion of
test.
Sunday test.
Yes. So still we have not done. आप हम लोगों का तो उसके अलावा कोई चैप्टर पढ़ाई हुई नहीं है.
Ma'am, but 29th is the
नहीं
fifth
आधा
Sunday.
एक रूम का बाकी है.
But 29th is the fifth Saturday, Sunday, na? So
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, test will be
no,
conducted or
there will
not?
be no test. Because we don't have schedule of fifth Sunday. We have schedule of first, second, third, and fourth. We don't have any schedule for fifth. Okay. So there will be no, and from next week we will be reading next chapter. We have done chapter 8. Chapter 8 has been done.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The case of
Chapter
South
9. Chapter
Yes,
9.
ma'am.
What is the chapter? What is there in chapter 9? The
Ma'am,
undeserved
a poem, couplets. Couplets.
Okay, it is
Couplets.
So
Ma'am,
couplet will
couplets.
not be taking more than one period. Means one class of 40 minutes will be sufficient for couplets. So Monday we will be doing couplets. आज करा दूं? हाँ, we can do it. Yes.
No, but ma'am, we should complete.
रीडर बचा हुआ
रीडर
है.
बचा हुआ है अभी.
हाँ,
रीडर में गंगा वालों का.
first we will do what? हाँ,
हम रीडर में द चेरी ट्री से भी आधा बचा है.
Yes, ma'am.
yes, we will. We need to complete that also. And since we don't have anything, means we don't have any test on this Sunday, so we are not in hurry. That's why I decided that we will be doing on Monday. Okay. So continue cherry tree. A few lines were still left. We are.
Ma'am, from page 92.
Yes, from page 19.
मैम मेरा रीडिंग बीच में
Yes, start. Actually, I am trying to find my PDF.
जहाँ से पढ़ना स्टार्ट किए थे वहीं से करें फिर से.
Yes, the paragraph start from the beginning of the paragraph.
It was about 2 feet high when a goat entered the garden and ate all the leaves. Only the main stem and the two thin branches remained. Never mind, said grandfather, seeing that Rakesh was upset. It will grow again. Cherry trees are tough. Towards the end of the rainy season, new leaves appeared on the tree. Then a woman cutting grass scrambled down the hillside. Her sight swishing through the heavy monsoon foliage, she did not try to avoid the tree. One sweep and the cherry tree was cut in two. When grandfather saw what had happened, he went after the woman and scolded her, but the damage could not be repaired. Maybe it will die now, said Rakesh. Maybe, said grandfather, but the cherry trees had no intention of dying. By the time summer came round again, it had sent out several new shoots with tender green leaves. Rakesh had grown taller too. He was 8 now, a sturdy boy with curly black hair and deep black eyes. Blackberry eyes, grandfather called them.
Yes.
That monsoon, Rakesh went home to his village to help his father and mother with the planting and plowing and sowing. He was thinner but stronger. When he came back to grandfather's house at the end of the rains to find that cherry tree had grown another foot. It was now up to his chest.
Very good. Who will explain? Will anyone try? Here Shashank Tiwari is there.
Yes, ma'am, I will try.
Okay. Ashish.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, start.
That year, when the cherry tree was planted by the Rakesh, the monsoon rains come early, and the cherry tree grew very quickly this season. Now it was about 2 feet high. Then um, a goat entered the garden and ate all the leaves. Only the main stem of the cherry tree was still there. But Rakesh's grandfather advised him to not to be upset, as cherry tree were very tough. After the end of rainy season, new leaves appeared on the tree. Then a woman cut the cherry tree into two with her scythe. As when grandfather saw her doing this, he was very angry and scolded the woman. Then Rakesh was very upset as he was thinking that the cherry tree will might die.
Yeah.
His grandfather was thinking same. When the summer again reached, several new shoots and green leaves appeared from the cherry tree. Rakesh has grown taller too. He was now of 8 year old. He was having black curly hairs with deep black eyes. His grandfather often called his eyes blackberry eyes.
Yeah.
When the monsoon arrived, Rakesh went to his home to help his father and mother in planting, plowing, and sowing of seeds. He was thinner but stronger. When he came back to his grandfather's house as the end of rainy season, he find that cherry tree has grown another foot. It was now up to chest of Rakesh.
Yes. So what did you feel about the cherry tree, the cherry seed? Did it meet some ill luck? If if there is any ill luck, do you feel the cherry tree had met the ill luck? चेरी ट्री के साथ कुछ बुरा हुआ था जब हम लोगों के साथ कुछ
Yes.
बुरा
उसके
होता है
बस
तो
ब्रांचेस कट गए.
हाँ what we say that
First, the goat come and eat all the leaves, and then the
हाँ,
woman cut the tree.
yeah, twice uh, the plant was damaged twice, but still it was the determination of the seed. The seed had decided to grow. That's why it grew. Here, the writer only want to
हाँ
say this
नहीं
that what
हाँ
works your determination. The determination was patience was there with Rakesh and his grandfather. He waited so long. He didn't get upset.
For 2 years.
Yeah, they both had patience for 2 years. So you need patience to achieve success. We need patience also. Next. Should we start the next paragraph?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Who will read?
Ma'am, Pavni.
Shivangi.
Uh, Shivangi. Okay, first Pavni said. So first Pavni will read, then Shivangi will read. Okay. After that, so
And then
many names
Shashank.
are there. Kritir is there, Pooja is there. Shashank Tiwari and Ashish. Ashish explained and Shashank Tiwari read. Is it it?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So start.
Even when there was rain, Rakesh would sometimes water the tree. He wanted it to know that he was there.
Yeah.
One day, he found a bright green praying mantis perched on a branch, peering at him with bulging eyes. Rakesh let it remain there. It was the cherry tree's first visitor. The next
Yeah.
visitor was a hairy caterpillar who started making a meal of the leaves. Rakesh removed it quickly and dropped it on a heap of dry leaves. They are pretty leaves, said Rakesh. And they are always ready to dance if there's a breeze. After grandfather had come indoors, Rakesh went into the garden and lay down on the grass beneath the tree. He ga- gazed up through the leaves at the great blue sky, and turning on his side, he could see the mountain striding away into the clouds. He was still lying beneath the tree when the evening shadows crept across the garden. Grandfather came back and sat down beside Rakesh, and they waited in silence until the stars came out and the night jar began to call. In the forest below, the cricketers and the crick the crickets and cicadas began tuning up, and suddenly the tree was full of sound of insects.
Huh. Who will explain?
Ma'am, I will try.
Ashish. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Who?
Even if there was no rain in the rain no rain after the rainy season, Rakesh would sometime water the tree. He did so because he wanted that tree should know that he was present there.
Yes.
One day breeze not was sitting on the branch of the cherry tree with peering at him with bulging eyes. Rakesh let it remain there as it was the first visitor of cherry tree. After some time, the next Rakesh found that a hairy caterpillar camped there. It was the next visitor of cherry tree. Rakesh removed it quickly because it was making the meal of the cherry tree's leaves.
Yeah.
Rakesh removed the dry leaves. They are pretty leaves, said Rakesh. After grandfather had come indoor, Rakesh went into the garden with his grandfather and sat beneath the tree. He looked up he looked between the leaves of he looked to the sky between the leaves of the cherry tree. He was still lying there when the evening shadow crept across the garden. Grandfather come back with him and sat beside the Rakesh. They waited for the night to come. In the forest, the cicadas began turning up, and suddenly the tree was full of the sounds of insect and cricket.
So, can you tell me why Rakesh used to water the plant?
Because he wanted the
He
cherry tree to
wanted
know
the
that
tree to
he
know
is
that he
there.
was present there.
Yeah, he wanted to show his affection.
मैम
Show his
नाइट्जार का मतलब क्या होता है?
what?
नाइट्जार का मतलब
Uh, you are not audible.
मैम
मामू पूछ
नाइट्जार
रहे
का
नाइट जार का
मतलब
मतलब।
अच्छा, night jar. Night jar. It's where's the line? Let me see.
Last
Last,
third line.
third last
Last
line,
third
last
line.
paragraph.
At that I began to call. Means it,
Ma'am, it is a kind of bird which
what?
which are there in night.
So all the what did you say? Night jar is not very uncommon. It is a little bit uncommon, but not so uncommon. Someone was I want you people to answer. Then I would answer. Who was?
It is a kind of bird which come in the night.
How it's name of a bird. Actually, it's a name of a bird.
But
This bird is not common in our area. That's why we don't know. This is not, but just it's a, we can say that it's a bird. Why did, can you say that why did Rakesh and his grandfather waited so long? They were resting under the side of the tree. Were they resting? Rakesh
yes,
also, Rakesh waited for a long time. Grandfather also joined. So why they waited so long?
because the seed was planted by them and they wanted it to grow well.
Yes, now they were happy with the fruit of success, and they wanted to.
Ma'am, they wanted to spend time with the cherry tree.
Yes, they wanted to spend time with the cherry tree. He felt very happy. He felt very happy with the success of with the success of their patience. For from their side, their patience and their a little bit care and work was there. What was more? It was patience. Next, we will start. Next paragraph, who will read?
Ma'am Shivangi.
Puja.
Uh, whose turn I said?
Ma'am Shivangi.
Shivangi's turn was there.
Ma'am, Pooja, I think. Pooja and Kritik.
Ma'am Shivangi.
Ma'am Shivangi,
Ma'am
and then
Shivangi's turn.
Kritik.
Shivangi start.
Ma'am, first Shivangi.
There are so many trees in the forest, said Rakesh. What's so special about this tree? Why do we like it so much? We planted it ourselves, said grandfather. That's why it's special. Just one small seed, said Rakesh, and he touched the smooth bark of the tree that had grown. He ran his hand along the trunk of the tree and put his finger to the tip of a leaf. I wonder, he whispered, is this what it feels to be God?
Yeah. Who will explain?
Man, the cherry tree were very special to the grandfather and Rakesh because it was planted by them. And they were very happy that the cherry tree was growing. And Rakesh said that just one small seed turned into such a beautiful tree. And he wondered that if if the tree it is if it is what which feels like God.
What happened? Noise
मैम
is
बैकग्राउंड वॉइस आ रहा है
yeah. Background noise is coming. If you are not speaking, please mute yourself. Next, who will explain? It is also explained. So should we start why we should take care of the river Ganga?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, Pooja's turn is there, na?
Ma'am, Shashank also want to read, ma'am.
Shashank, you have not read.
No, ma'am.
Okay. I thought you have read. Okay, Pooja is not there, so Shashank, you will start.
Ma'am, I'm here.
Okay, ma'am.
So you are here. So, okay, let Shashank read after that. One paragraph.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
And after that, Pooja.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Why should we take care of the river Ganga? The Ganga is both goddess and river. Sitting on the banks of the Ganga is in itself an uplifting experience, as the ambitions is rich with the meditation of sages from the time immemorial, as the constant of Shiva following from his matted locks as Sakti. Her waters are believed to have the power of wash all sin.
Yeah, who will explain?
Ma'am Shashank.
Start.
Ma'am, may I explain?
Yes, I did. I have told you to
Okay, ma'am.
start.
The Ganga is both goddess and river. Sitting on the banks of the Ganga itself uplifting experience as the ambitious is rich with the meditation of saints from time immemorial. She as the consort of Shiva, following from the matted looks as Shakti. Her water are believed to have all, all the powers to wash away all the sin.
Yeah. Okay. Do you need to be explained, or it's okay? Nothing is there. One you can
मैम इसको
find.
एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर सकते उतने अच्छे से.
What is Ganga is everyone know. It is in our heart. Importance of Ganga may not
Yes,
be in
ma'am.
our words, but it is in our heart. Do you feel?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So it is believed that uh, water of river Ganga, it's very pious. If you sit near if you sit near the river or at the bank of the river, you feel immense pleasure. Have you gone to Haridwar or Rishikesh? You,
Yes, ma'am.
if you have gone over there, you might have felt the
Ma'am,
real.
Varanasi, Banaras,
Actually,
Banaras.
Banaras also, but they are at present they are polluted. Pollution is there. Gandagi fell up. River. We have the river in Patna also, but
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
we have made it dirty. Have we made it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
if you will go to Haridwar, Rishikesh, there you will find the purity of the river, purity of the water. And here, when we see dirt near the river bank, means on the river bank or in the river itself, we feel very bad. Isn't it? Do we feel bad? So that's why I didn't even Varanasi. It is way uh, river is not clean over there. Also, we have developed some
मैम
rituals to perform.
लॉकडाउन में क्लीन था फिर जब लॉकडाउन ओपन हुआ तब थोड़ा थोड़ा पोल्यूशन बढ़ गया
So uh, I in previous class also I explained benefits of lockdown. So nature got nature was
यस मैम
the means we can say that the nature was benefited. We can say that it was maintenance of nature. Lockdown was maintenance
beneficial for
of
ecosystem
nature. So many things were there. Should we switch over to the next paragraph now? Because we are having only 6 minutes and I want it to be completed. Who will read the next paragraph?
Ma'am, Pooja.
I start.
How the Ganga was brought down to the earth is told in the story of Bhagirath, who obtained permission from the gods from the river to descend to earth so that the sacred waters might wash over the ashes of the son of his ancestor Sagar. The Ganga came down, but Shiva absorbed the force of the mighty torrent by letting it flow through his hair. From the head of Shiva, it flowed down as the Saptasindhva or the seven sacred rivers.
Good. Who will explain?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Shivangi.
Ma'am, I will explain.
Ma'am, may I try?
Yeah,
May I try?
or
Can I?
Pavni has read.
Ma'am.
Kritir has not done reading also, and even Harshvardhan. So Kritir, your turn is to read now, na? So
Ma'am, I'll read.
let Harshvardhan explain.
Okay,
Harshvardhan,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
start.
It as we all know that in the ancient story of Bhagiratha, it is told that the Ganga came by taking permissions from the god to this almighty river to descend earth from the scared water to descend the earth so that the scared water sacred water might wash over the ashes sons of his ancestor Sagar. Uh, it is also believed that Ganga flows from the Almighty God Shiva. From the as we all know that from the head of Shiva, it's on Saptandava, or it is also known as Seven Scared River.
Good. Do you feel it needs explanation?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, then next to start.
Okay, ma'am. The name of Ganga appears twice in the Rigved. We find reference to Ganga in the Valmiki Ramayan, the Brahman Puran, the Devi Bhagavatam, and the Mahabharata. A number of Sanskrit poets, including Adi Sanskara, have composed beautiful verses in praise of the Ganga.
Good.
Our great rivers, including the Ganga, are dying. If we do not succeed in a determined effort to save these important water bodies, we are risking the right of future generation to a healthy life, enhancing environment. Ved Vyasa said, anyone who cuts trees and pollutes rivers commits suicide.
What happened? We are not. You are not
Ma'am,
audible. Kritir. So I think when Kritir is not audible to us, will anyone try to explain?
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
The name of Ganga appears twice in Rig Veda. We find references to the Ganga in Valmiki Ramayana and Brahmadra Puran. The Devi Bhagavatam and the Mahabharata, a number of Sanskrit poets, including Adi Shankara, have composed beautiful verses in praise
Reading
of
कर
the
रहा है
Ganga.
मैम जो है उस
Next, do you feel only 1 minute is there? So
Yes, ma'am.
complete it.
Ma'am, rating was completed.
So anyone, do you, anyone, any doubt, any query regarding your uh, project and assignment? हाँ,
मैम टॉरेंट मतलब क्या होता है?
torrent. You might have heard this word. You might have read this word in SST.
Ma'am, what is assignment?
I
I
couldn't.
can't hear.
I couldn't. I couldn't listen you.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, what is assignment? I can't hear.
Hello. You are not audible.
Ma'am, can you repeat assignment? I
Okay.
was not able to hear it.
Oh, you are not in the class. I have
Yes, ma'am.
the same assignment I have discussed in my previous class also. Uh, two things are you are supposed to do one. Either you make two pamphlets. One pamphlet that is given in your reader book, and another for your school. And next one was street play. You are supposed to uh, just write a play. You are and in the group of at least if you are making any street play, you at least you must be two. तो अब ये दो कैसे तुम लोग करोगे? You may do it by doing वीडियो कॉल करके दो लोग स्ट्रीट प्ले कर सकते हैं. वो उतना मीन्स बहुत इफेक्टिव नहीं होगा, बट इट मे बी इफ एवरीवन स्पीक्स.
मैम लेकिन अगर उसका स्क्रीन रिकॉर्डिंग में करेंगे तो एक
मैम
का चेहरा
साउंड
बड़ा
ही
दिखाएगा और
नहीं
एक का
आता.
छोटा दिखाएगा.
मैम साउंड भी नहीं आ पा.
मैम सबमिशन डेट क्या है?
वीडियो सेंड भी नहीं होता है.
That's why I know this street play date I have given you 1 week. 1 week का time तो दे चुके हैं. हाँ, it is difficult. That I am telling you. थोड़ा difficult तो है, लेकिन
मैम बस ऐसा कर सकते हैं कि उसके हर एक सेंटेंस का वीडियो बनाकर उसको एक साथ ऐड कर सकते हैं.
हाँ, वही तो, यही तो क्रिएटिविटी चाहिए.
Yes, ma'am.
We need.
Okay, ma'am, we want to write the script and distribute it to other place, and other will make the video and we will make our video, and both will merge and form the street play.
Yes, ma'am.
So here we need to be creative. We know things are not so normal. जैसे हम लोग क्लास में होते थे वैसा नॉर्मल तो थिंग्स है नहीं. एंड आई एम सरप्राइज्ड. क्लास तो हम लोगों की 10 बजे से डायरेक्ट स्टार्ट हो गई थी, बट इट इज 43 एंड द क्लास इज नॉट एंडेड. अपने साइड से तो मैं
एक्सक्यूज मी मैम,
लेकिन टाइम तो 43 हो चुका, बट एनी टाइम इट मे बी.
excuse me ma'am,
या
ma'am, ma'am please make the group of street play.
I
No,
want,
because many children are not.
actually I
Yes,
want
ma'am.
you
Ma'am, they are
people
not.
to, I
They are.
हाँ, I want you people to make. देखो जिनको पैम्फलेट बनाना है let them do. लेकिन 2-4 लोग तो इतने मतलब रिनोवेटिव है ना. अपने अपने सेक्शन में तो अपने स्कूल में तो सारे बच्चे डिमोटिवेटेड नहीं है कि बस ये पैम्फलेट बना करके वो खुश हो जाएंगे. ट्राई टू डू समथिंग न्यू. ओके, एंड मेक.
But many children are not.
What happened? You can talk to me personally.
Ma'am,
You can talk to, if
Okay,
any
ma'am.
problem is there, you can talk to me personally also, or we have made a group. पहले भी हम लोग एक ग्रुप बनाए थे ना स्टूडेंट्स का, उस
Yes, ma'am.
वो भी वर्क कर सकते, उस ग्रुप पे भी वर्क कर सकते हो. और अपने हाँ, इसमें ऐसा नहीं है.
उस पे तो कोई चीज भेजा ही नहीं.
हाँ वो नहीं, आई गॉट. ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई नहीं भेजा, बट
मेरे वाले
25% स्टूडेंट्स वही आया, पर्सनल पे आया. हाँ, ओके.